Hey, thanks for clicking in. It's Monica. Welcome. So I am doing my September monthly favorites, and so let's get started. Before I forget, my first favorite is these earrings. I bought these from Free People online, freepeople.com, and they are just silver tone hoop earrings, but a little bit kind of fancier than just a regular hoop earring, you know. They are double-sided, which I really like. They're very light. They're hollow, so they're not very heavy, which I like because I don't like heavy earrings that kind of drag my ear down a little bit. They were $20. Love them. I've been wearing them a lot since I got them, and I'm not disappointed at all. I don't know what the quality is going to end up being like. So far, they're going strong. And yeah, I definitely, as of now, I would definitely buy more jewelry from Free People. Free People's, generally speaking, it's kind of an expensive store, but they do have quite a few affordable options as well. I was looking on their site last night actually, and some of their jewelry is fine jewelry and is, you know, over $1,000, and then right next to that there's a pair of earrings that's $20. So I would definitely recommend taking a look at their jewelry. They also have these in a gold tone as well. Under metal, it just says metal. When I looked up, I think that's what I was looking for. I was looking to see what material this was, and all it says is metal for the material. I really love that they're double-sided too, because you don't have to think twice at all about putting them on. You just throw them on, because otherwise you'd have to make sure that it's facing the right way. I'm going to go ahead and start with just a couple of misses. They're not my favorites. They're just two products, and I want to just go ahead and get them out of the way. The first one is by Pacifica, and this is a sunscreen. It's an SPF 30, and it's called Mineral Face Shade Coconut Probiotic, and it's water resistant, and it's 100% vegan, cruelty-free. I love all of that, but this leaves a horrible white cast. It's not workable. And it's unfortunate because it smells really, really good, but I'll show you what I mean. So that's what it looks like. I don't know if you can tell a little bit. It's kind of got like a gray kind of color to it, but when you go to rub it in, it doesn't quite rub in all the way. It doesn't soak in. It kind of leaves a white cast and even kind of a bit of like a gray cast on your skin. But once it dries down, it starts to feel tacky pretty quickly, and then just kind of dries to sort of like a powdery finish, which I thought would be perfect. But as you can see, it's very slight, and it's not as noticeable on the hands, but as you can see, the one I applied the sunscreen to is a little bit more kind of like ashy looking than the one that doesn't. And on the face, it's even more noticeable. So it's unfortunate because it smells so good. It smells like coconut, a cross between coconut and Play-Doh, which is really, I think, a kind of strange combination, but it smells so good. So that's kind of a disappointment, but I am going to finish it. I'm just going to use it on my arms instead of my face because it just looks ridiculous on my face. The next miss is something I just received and started using actually. It's the Olivella Classic Bath and Shower Gel. I actually really love this brand. I've already used another one of their soaps, but this particular one was not what I expected. First of all, it's kind of my fault because I didn't notice that it said bath and shower gel. And the soap I already use is called, says face and body soap. But I saw the packaging and I just thought it was just a different dispenser, which is what I wanted in the shower. The other one's a pump, which I'll show you in a minute. And I used it on my face, even though it doesn't say face on it, because I don't like to have too much stuff in my shower. I just like to use something that works for everywhere. So I tried using this on my face just to see how it worked, and it was all right, but after I got out of the shower, my face looked a little bit kind of irritated. So I won't be using this on my face again. I will use it up. I will just use it on my body, but I will not be purchasing this particular one again. It kind of smells like a drugstore perfume, and it doesn't smell bad, but I prefer the scent or the smell of the other one. This is in my favorites. So this is, as you can see, they're very similar. But side by side, you can see that this one's a lot more kind of orange and this one's more yellow. On the website, you can't really tell that. It looks like it's just identical soap colors. So of course I thought it was just a different dispenser. So anyway, so I will finish that, just won't repurchase. This one, on the other hand, this is the Olivella Classic Face and Body Soap. And this I love. I love it for my face. It has this one has a stronger smell. It definitely is a stronger smell. I can see how some people would prefer the scent of this one because it's not as strong. It's more of a softer smell. But I prefer the smell of this one. I love the smell of it. It's very invigorating. That's how I would describe it. And it's a pretty nice consistency. It's not watery, but it's not very thick. But I mean, you can pretty much tell the consistency there. This appeals to me because I've been wanting to use products with olive oil in them for my skin because they are good for your skin. After I took a shower, the first couple of times I used it, I noticed a difference in my skin right away. It looked, I remember when I first used it, I was putting lotion or oil on my legs, like body oil, and my legs, I noticed that my legs looked smoother, like I could see the pores in my legs less. So as I've been using this, every time I get out of the shower, I think that my skin just looks nicer altogether. And this one is, as it says, face and body. I use this on my face in the shower as well, and it works really nicely as well. And this is definitely a winner. I already have another one that I'm using, and I have a backup. So that tells you that I really love it. It's vegan. It's not like, it doesn't have an official vegan symbol. Usually it's like a V. But I did Google and check the ingredients on, I think it's called doublecheckveganingredients.com. I think that's what it's called. And I just typed in all of the ingredients in this, and none of them came up being non-vegan. So that is obviously a plus. And it does have the cruelty-free bunny on it, which is also a plus. I bought this from Lucky Vitamin. I have also gotten it from Ralph's Supermarket. Next, I am so excited about this favorite because I thought it was broken, and it was broken, but I fixed it, and I think it's funny that how I fixed it. Anyway, this is my Clarisonic Plus. I have had this thing for, if I had to guess, maybe 6 years. It stopped working maybe, I don't know, like a year ago or more, and I've been putting off, like, I thought about getting it fixed, and then I couldn't really find anywhere to get it fixed, and then I looked how to fix it online, and I didn't want to take it apart and fix it because you put it back together and it looks all funky. I just wasn't interested in that. And just recently I started thinking that I'm going to go ahead and buy me another one because I was really missing it. And so I started messing with it, and I started, since I knew it was broken, so I just started like banging it on this little step up into our bathtub, and I had a towel placed down on the tiles, and I just kind of like started like smacking it on there, because you know sometimes you just like smack something and it just starts working, like vending machines or an old TV, or I think there's even a word for that, and I think that might have been what kind of like started me off in trying to do that, because I'm pretty sure, I don't know if Michael told me that, my husband, I don't know if he told me that there was a word for that or if I heard it somewhere, and that kind of got me thinking, well, let me just smack this thing and see if I can get it to work. So I did that just a little, just on surfaces that I knew wouldn't scratch it or like crack it, you know. I put it in its cradle to charge and it beeped. And I was like, oh, holy crap. So I let it charge all the way. It charged all the way, and I've been using it ever since. I am stunned. Working just fine. Yeah. So I won't have to buy another Clarisonic because somehow I got this one to work just by smacking it around. So I know that's probably a strange story, but it's what happened. And so I'm really excited. So I had to put this in my favorites for the month because I love this thing. Okay, so next is a new brush I bought, and it's by the Wet Brush brand. And this is my new shower brush. I already have two brushes by the Wet Brush brand and one comb by them, but that didn't quite work out, that I tried for the shower. That didn't quite work out. But this one is made to be used in the shower. The other wet brushes were not made to be used in the shower. They were made to be used on wet hair, but not to be used in the shower. I got it from Harmon Face Value. That's a drugstore. Not only do the bristles bend really easily, like the Wet Brush brand brushes do, but the back of it also bends. Yeah, there you go. So it's very gentle on wet hair. And I like to brush my hair, the conditioner through my hair when I'm in the shower. And this works so nicely. As you can see, it has like a little hook that you can hook this on your shower head if you wanted to. And I love it, and I've been using it every night when I take a shower. Next is a toothbrush. This is a toothbrush, and it is a very funky, unusual looking toothbrush. It's called the Radius toothbrush, and I think that's the name of the brand. Obviously, it's, I don't know, 3-4 times as big as a regular toothbrush, but this works so well. I bought one of these for my husband as well. I bought them at Whole Foods. It works so well. I really enjoy. It's fun kind of brushing my teeth because this is so enjoyable. It kind of brushes your gums at the same time, but it's very gentle. My gums bled a couple of the first couple of times I used it, but now that I'm thinking about it, they haven't bled anymore. After that, I bought two. One, my husband's using one as well, and he says that after using it, it feels like after you've gone to the dentist, that clean feeling. I don't know what that feeling is like because I've never been to a dentist. Believe it or not, in my whole life, I've never been to a dentist. But I love this toothbrush, and they are, as you can see, they're kind of curved, and they're made for either your right hand or your left hand, and it's marked. The company's really neat. It's I forget the details of it, but it's like a woman-owned company. They use low energy machines. I think they're solar powered, so they're eco-friendly. And I believe these materials are made to last longer than the average toothbrush, if I'm not mistaken. And again, that's by Radius. Alright, so next let's stick with teeth. This is by Desert Essence, and this is coconut oil dual phase pooling rinse. And this is used to do a pooling treatment. I'm sure most of you know what oil pooling is, but in case you don't, it's when you, in this case, it's coconut oil and several other oils, but often it's coconut oil that's used. And you just put some coconut oil in your mouth and you swoosh it and kind of pull it through between your teeth. And my mom, I was having a lot of trouble with her teeth. I guess a couple years ago, and she still has trouble with her teeth. She really needs to just visit a dentist and get some work done on her teeth. And I suggested to her to try coconut oil, not this particular one, but just coconut oil. And she did, and I told her how to do it, for 20 minutes, and she said when she was having the worst time with her teeth, she was literally having trouble just chewing her food. It like her teeth felt like that fragile. But now her teeth improved dramatically. And every once in a while, if she says she's having some kind of pain in her tooth or any problem with her tooth, I ask her, are you still doing the oil pulling with the coconut oil? And she'll say, oh no, I haven't done it in a while. I say, well, just start doing it again. And it seems to help her a lot. It doesn't replace a dentist, but it's definitely something that's very good for your teeth and gums. It just keeps them really healthy, and I believe coconut oil and perhaps the other oils also are antibacterial, so kills bacteria in your mouth. And an added bonus, like I said, it whitens your teeth. So that's kind of cool. You can use just regular coconut oil, that kind of comes solid. I got this at Whole Foods. I saw this and I thought to myself, like, that's so convenient. I don't have to like scoop anything out or anything. You just pour a cap full of this. First of all, you shake it because as you can see, it's separated because it's coconut oil and some other oils, some other ingredients. And so I think it says to like shake it for like 15 seconds. So you shake it really, really well, and then you just pour a cap full in your mouth. I like to do it right before I take a shower. I put the oil in my mouth right before I take a shower, and as I'm showering, I'm doing the oil pulling, and it works out really nicely. Because again, I'm like in a routine. Like I don't even have to think about it. I'm just in there, and I just am kind of swishing it around my mouth, and washing my hair, washing my face, and I think it says not to pour it down the drain, or not pour it, but spit it down the drain. It says to like spit it into a trash can because oil can clog up your drain. But I do it for pretty much the whole 20 minutes, and I think that I remember before when I did oil pulling, where I was using just raw coconut oil. It said that you could flush it down the toilet if you've kept it in your mouth the whole 20 minutes because it really breaks it down in your mouth. So I just really just spit it down the drain in the shower. And then after I spit it out, I'm usually just like rinsing and doing a little bit more. So I feel like it's fine, but just so you know, it doesn't recommend it. So just FYI, but I'm willing to take that risk because again, I have the experience of using the other one and not having any problem with my drain. And yeah. So anyway, so that's a chance I'm taking. You don't have to take that chance. Next is the Derma E Vitamin C Micellar Cleansing Water, Probiotics, and Rooibos. I don't know what that means. 100% sustainable, 100% stable vitamin C supports collagen health. This is cruelty-free, GMO-free, gluten-free, soy-free, recyclable container, wind energy certified, and it's vegan. I bought this at Harmon Face Value, and I've been using it a lot. As you can see, it's about almost halfway through. And I like to use this in the morning because usually at night if I didn't take a shower, I will at least wash my face and do my nighttime skincare kind of stuff. And in the morning, I personally don't feel the need to wash my face in the morning, but I do want to just kind of remove any treatments I may have on my face. And I use Frownies. It's just like a patch that I put right here, and it does leave a little bit of a film behind. So I like to use something to kind of wipe that off if I've used one the night before. And so I just get a cotton round and soak it with this micellar water, and then just wipe down my face and my neck and my chest with it. And it works really well. It's really gentle, and I do notice that it brightens my skin a little bit right after. It smells really nice. It's not a strong smell. It's a mild smell, but it's like a citrusy smell. It smells really nice. And I'm really happy with it. If I didn't put makeup on that day and I'm feeling really lazy before I go to bed, I will just get a cotton pad and just wipe down my face, my neck, and my chest with just some of this and go to bed. Just so at least I did something. But I will definitely be purchasing this again. It's really an excellent, excellent quality product. I was just really impressed when I used it the first time. I just remember thinking that it felt and seemed really gentle. Yeah, so I'm just really happy with that. Derma E Vitamin C Micellar Cleansing Water. Next is a body oil by One Love Organics. This is, let's see, Vitamin C body oil. Elizabeth Den for One Love Organics. I don't know who Elizabeth Den is, but for all I know, she's a YouTuber or someone famous that worked with them to make this product. I have no idea. First of all, I'm not going to tell you how much this cost because I'm embarrassed to tell you, to be completely honest with you. If you want to know how much it costs, look it up. But this product it's a luxury product for sure. This is a glass bottle. Obviously, it has a pump. It smells like pina colada, literally like genuine pina colada. It smells amazing. I've definitely been I'm going through it too fast. Like I had to stop myself, and I'm using like another body oil in conjunction with this one. Like I don't overlap them, but I'll put this, and I'll explain to you in a minute why. But I put this on certain parts of my body, and the other oil, which I also like, on the rest of my body. So I moisturize my whole body. This oil, it's supposed to refine your skin. It's face grade ingredients. I'm not completely familiar with the terminology for skincare, but I think that's what it is. But it's made just to be used on the body. Apparently the vitamin C isn't stable enough to be used on the face. But my goodness, so what I do, it says here to use smooth over skin anytime moisture is needed. For best results, apply to damp skin. Put just a little bit, and it absorbs fairly quickly. But what I've noticed, when I first got it, I was putting it all over my body after I took a shower, except my face, just like from the neck down, I was putting it all over, and I was like, oh my God, this smells so good. And it leaves your skin a tiny bit greasy, but it absorbs really well, and it just feels really luxurious, and it smells amazing. But what it's supposed to do, it's supposed to refine your skin. It's supposed to improve the texture of your skin. And what I do is just use it on parts of my body that I feel like my skin needs to feel or look a little bit better. I sometimes get like a little bit of like bumps or like right in here and like right back here. And sometimes I get like a little bit of, my pores look like a little bit red right in here. And I think that's trapped oil. FYI, I think that's what that is. So I've been applying it to my upper arms, this area here, the backs of my legs. Aren't as smooth as I would like them to be. So I put it on the backs of my legs. And where else do I put it? I think that's pretty much it. So I just put it in those places, and I have noticed a difference. As you can see, my arm looks, there's really hardly any, if at all, red spots on my arms. There's like a little bit like a little bump right there, but it's kind of like, that's it. My arms are looking nicer, smoother, less bumpy. Like there's a little bit of bumpiness right in here that you can see, but it's not all the way up here and red. My skin, it just looks nicer. My skin just looks nicer, and it's working. And so I think I was being too liberal with this. Is that the word? Liberal. You know what I mean. I was like doing a full pump, and like putting it all over my arms, over here, and on my shoulder, and over, you know. And I was like, I realized that I didn't need to do that, because right now it's about, can't tell how full it is. Yeah, it's about halfway. I've gone through it way too fast. I've slowed down. But basically what I realize I can do is that I can do a full pump on my hand, work it between my hands like that, and instead of going in and rubbing it in, I pat my arms like this down to where I want to apply it, and the same over here, and then I just go back and rub it in, and that makes it go a lot further. Same thing anywhere else I put it on my body. Wherever I feel like my skin's kind of getting a little bumpy, or just I want the texture to be a little bit nicer or smoother, I put it on there. And so, yeah. But if you are interested in trying this, I recommend it. It's pricey, like I said. Look it up. You will find it. I got this from a website called Petite Vor. That website is everything a vegan, cruelty-free, animal lover, earth lover, tree hugger wants in products. That's where you go. Petite Vor. I love that place. Yeah. So that's all I have to say about that. Okay, next. This is the Sport Juice Beauty, and this is a sunscreen, SPF 30 sport sunscreen, and I bought this also from Petite Vor. You will know if you ever order anything from Petite Vor, you will just by when the package arrives, you will see what a caring company they are. Not only is the packaging beautiful and well put together and very nice, it's not excess packaging. There's no plastic in there. It's only paper that packages it tight. The boxes are only as big as they need to be. When I ordered this, I only ordered this, and it came in a box just a little bit bigger than this. And they are, that place, that company, that website is amazing. I don't think they have a physical store. I think it's just online. But just go on there and check it out. You'll see what I mean, and just kind of start reading the ingredients and just go to what the company is about and what they look for in the products that they choose to carry. They have to be top drawer products to be on there. Not necessarily expensive, but they have to work really well. So this is the sunscreen I've been using, and I use this on my face, neck, chest, and arms, and my hands every day. And I use the Sport because I am a very oily skin type. I get sweaty easily, so I need something that will hang in there with me. And this works really, really well. I wish it was a little bit more kind of matte, but it's an excellent product. It smells fantastic. It smells very, it smells strong. It smells very botanical, very planty. I love it. It smells so good. My husband also likes the smell of it. And I am definitely planning on purchasing another one. There's a little tiny bit of room for improvement with what I like in a sunscreen. So I would try other sunscreens, but I would also definitely purchase more of this one because it has been working so well. I have it on right now. I have it on under my makeup, and it's working perfectly under my makeup. SPF 30 broad spectrum, blends rich organic jojoba and soothing aloe with antioxidants and vitamins for the ultimate daily protection. So it's not just sunscreen, it's also good for your skin. Juice Beauty SPF 30 Sport Sunscreen. Last but not least is a body spray. So this is Brazilian Crush, and this is a body fragrance mist. This is by Sol de Janeiro. Sol de Janeiro. Rio de Janeiro is a place in Brazil. So it's very much a Brazilian inspired company. If you're familiar with the infamous Bum Bum Cream, that's the same company that makes this. It is a US based company, New York, New York, so that's good. The products from this company are cruelty free and vegan except for their lip balm. Their lip balm has beeswax. And in case you didn't know, beeswax or honey, that's not considered vegan. It smells so good. When I first got this and I sprayed it, like the very initial smell is very much alcohol. And I was like, oh crud, you know, like why does it smell like alcohol? But once that dissipates pretty quickly, and then you get the scent of the fragrance, and it smells amazing. Like what does this smell like? Like if you were to imagine yourself on a beach in some tropical place, some tropical paradise, and you are tan and glistening and wearing crisp white linens, and you just look healthy and happy and enjoying a beautiful, you know, tropical drink, and you're with someone you are in love with and you are having the best time of your life. This is what you would smell like. Is that a good, am I being a good salesperson? I mean, seriously, I mean, that's the kind of smell, like you could imagine using this on your vacation. It's a really beautiful smell. Like I said, the only thing I didn't like is the initial smell is like, initially it's like alcohol, but then that dissipates quickly and then you're just left with the scent. And it's amazing. This is the very first Sol de Janeiro brand product that I've ever tried. So I don't know what any of their products smell like, but they say that this is the Sol de Janeiro brand in a fragrance. So if you've used any of their products and you like the way they smell, that smells just like that. I can't attest to that because like I said, this is the first product I've purchased from them. And if you wanted to try it, they also sell it in a travel size. So if you wanted to kind of try it out, I use it a lot. I spray it on in the morning. I spray it on after I take a shower, before I go to bed. If I happen to come up to my bathroom and think about it, I'll just grab some and spray it on. It just smells so good. It smells so good. My husband loves it. He likes it a lot. So if you're in the market for a body spray, this is definitely one worth trying. So that's Brazilian Crush. The cap says, love it, flaunt it, you've got it. And I love the packaging, P.S. It's cute, it's nice, and I will definitely be purchasing or trying out some of their other products. That is my last favorite. So that's it. Thank you so much for watching. Remember to subscribe if you haven't already. Like this video if you did, and I will catch you next time. Best wishes. Till next time. Bye.